What's happening, everybody? Chris Nordine from the Glass Academy here, co-founder with Michelle Plusinski, and we've got Jake Nathaniel Nordine, our son, on board with us.
That's me.
He's amazing. He's working the camera right now.
Oh, yeah.
This video is exclusively for our VIP glass addicts. You guys are amazing. We love your support, and we want to do special things for you so that you get the special treatment. And this is about the furnace today. We've got our furnace right here. This is our clear tank. It's a little bit of a bigger tank. It's about, I'm thinking now it's about a 180-pound tank, because I know Joey, we dug it out to the bottom and he put in almost 4 bags, 50-pound bags of cullet in there. And cullet doesn't, when you melt cullet down, it doesn't lose any density. Whereas when you melt batch, which is the raw powder, that raw powder actually has about a 20% loss in weight from moisture and air that's in between all the molecular particles. So that's a tough one to get out. But this particular furnace, these are a certain type of furnace. They're called a crucible furnace. And a crucible furnace is an Italian style of furnace where you've got a crucible. You want to run over and show them this crucible real quick,
Yeah,
Jake?
let's show them what the crucible looks like. They may know.
I'm not even moonwalking.
Whoa.
So right here is the crucible. You guys probably know it. Here it is. This one's all eaten up because the glass is super corrosive. You can see a little bit of the color. So this must have been, this came out of our recycle tank. And we are known for using our crucibles down to the very last thickness. As the glass corrodes them and they wear out, they get thinner and thinner until they crack. When they crack, the glass flows down into the bottom of the tank underneath the crucible and actually fills in the flue, which is the exit flue for the heat. When the burner's here and the crucible's here, the burner shoots the heat in and it spins around the furnace, goes underneath the crucible, heats the crucible equally and evenly, and then goes out the flue and goes out up the top. And we particularly have recuperators on ours, and I'll show you guys what those mean. Come on back over to the furnace. A recuperator recuperates the heat that's coming out of the furnace and preheats the air that's mixing with the gas that goes into the burner, which is a really cool thing to be very energy efficient. It's huge, and we'll take you around the back of the furnace. I think Jake might be able to get you in there, but for right now, I'll show you the crucible in there. I was just working early this morning casting a bunch of production products that we do for a client, and I dug about half the tank out, so you can see some minor cracks in the tank. You can see the glass flow down in there. I'm gonna let Jake go in and show you guys this.
Notice, I'm going to try and zoom in on the actual spot where we've got a crack in here. You can see the edge of the crucible. See if I get my finger in there, right along there. Then you go in a little bit deeper. Middle bottom right, you see a little dark spot underneath the glass line. Over here, there you got one right on the edge of the crucible. And that comes from charging in the glass too cold, the glass being corrosive, but shocking the tank, just like shocking the glass, shocking the pot, will chip it away and corrode it faster than just keeping it at one even temperature.
Yeah, glass is very, very corrosive. Those crucibles are made with about 99% alumina, which is a high temperature refractory that's very resistant to heat. And nothing's resistant to the corrosive effect of molten glass at 2,000 degrees. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to exist. But so taking you here back behind the scenes, secret back room.
This is secret.
You gotta come back over here, geez, oh Pete, we gotta hide the broom thing. Come on back here. Don't be smacking your ankle, Jake. But this is behind the furnaces, under the big hood, you guys. And check this out. We'll get a little bit of light in here. I'll open up our flue vent. There we go. Does that help, Jake?
Oh yeah.
All right, so come on back over here. This is the back of the furnace we were just looking at. And this is the air intake right here. The air intake goes into this recuperator unit which is a stainless steel. This one right here I built, but it was designed by the guy who designed these furnaces, John Childs, who's an amazing furnace designer. He's got a company out in Vermont. Super cool guy, friend of ours for 25, 30 years. This is where the heat comes out of the furnace, the flue down in the bottom, an opening where the red hot heat comes out, and it actually goes up the center of this recuperator, and as the air is going in, it's going down the outside interior, and it's preheating the air that blows in here, comes down, goes into the burner port, and then is ignited with the gas before it goes into the furnace, and it makes it that much more efficient. You use less gas.
Preheated.
Yeah, so putting a recuperator on your furnace is pretty cool. We're always very, very environmentally conscious about how much energy we use. We make sure that we're always keeping the doors closed on the furnace. We don't want to use more energy than we need to. Plus, our gas bill is ridiculously high because that's it. I always say it, and you guys have probably heard me, glass blowing is not a dying art. It's just a ridiculously expensive art to do. So having these furnaces running 24 hours a day is very important, but this is just a prelude to what's going to be coming up here in the near future. The near future, we're going to be tearing this thing apart. We've done it before, and we're going to take you through all the steps of the furnace getting torn apart to change the crucible and put a new crucible in so that, and I think we're probably going to get another probably 3 months or so out of this tank the way it is now, and then we're going to want to swap it up. So stay tuned for that, you guys. But remember, we're the Glass Academy. Our internet live show is the gathering point, and I'm Chris Martin, and I love showing our VIPs this stuff. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys very much. Talk to you soon.